Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maestro Paul Geraci, fencing master with the USFCA and the International Academy of Arms, here at the 2022 Ascalon Sword Festival. We're about to see the final gold medal match for the Y14 Women's Epee event. On the left, we have Evelyn Su, fencing for Sword Players and Mountain Fencing Club, fencing out of Toronto, Canada. And on the right, we have Amy I from the Van Gogh Fencing Center, also fencing out of Toronto, Canada. Our fencing official is about to bring the bout to start. And here we go. And the fencers start. Both of them trying to feel each other out. And a long attack by Amy I lands on the shoulder, but she can't get the point on, and neither can Evelyn, and then I makes a remise and scores the first touch. A long attack by Evelyn Su is met by a counterattack by Amy, and it's a double touch. 2 fencing 1 in Amy I's favor. And we have a flesh attack from Evelyn Su, attacking to that top shoulder. Amy I makes the counterattack, and it's a double touch. 3-2 in favor of Amy I. Both fencers looking for position. There's an attack parry riposte from Evelyn Su. Ties the score up at 3-3. Action still happening in the middle of the strip. Long attack by Amy I. It's evaded. Neither fencer committing wholly yet. They're still feeling each other out in this beginning period. We fenced to 15 points. And there's a wonderful example of getting control of the blade at the last moment, and Evelyn Su thrusts forward and scores a 4th touch. Su makes a low attack and then reprises and scores her 5th touch. That low attack kind of made Amy come forward a little bit. See what else happens here. Amy with a long attack gets parry, the riposte fails, and then Amy I takes over control of the action, lunges and scores her 4th point. And there's a parry riposte from Amy, but it's just a little short. She can't complete it, and so she remises and then suffers a double touch. So 5 fencing 6. Su still has the lead. And Evelyn Su comes forward with a binding action, scores with a bent arm, but still scores first, and so she takes the 7-5 lead. And a long attack from Su is parried, but the remise finds the double. So we are 8-6. And 2 low attacks towards the underarm from Amy I, and the second one finds the mark. That's an important touch. Su, a deep attack with riposte fails in the continuation. In Epee, we sometimes say you attack the hand to open up the body, and it looks like Su just did that right there. Attacking the hand right there, again trying to flick over the bell. Amy's not having any of that. And this time, again, that harassing of the hand and then going towards the target. Evelyn Su is up 10-7. And there's a riposte from Su, increasing her lead to 11-7. There's 30 seconds left in this first period. Both fencers seem to slow down now. Amy's got to be cautious. Oh, and there's a riposte. The first riposte fails, but she disengages around and manages to score her 8th point. It is 8 fencing 11. She's down by 3. 20 seconds left in the first period. Let's see if she wants to play it into the break here or go for something. There's an attack, parry, riposte, and remise, and it's a double touch. And those double touches will favor Miss Su because obviously she's in the lead and can double out at any time. And it looks like both fencers are going to be content to go into the break. And time has expired, and we are at the 1-minute break. So we are here at the Arnold Fencing Classic, which is now part of the Ascalon Sword Festival. And we have Amy I trailing 9-12. And what does she really have to do? She's got to find a way to get a single light touch. And it seems like every time she makes an action, there's Evelyn Su manages to get the double touch. And I think it's because Evelyn is really initiating the action sometimes, where she actually makes the attack and then makes the remise. So I think Amy has to find a way to get control of the blade, seize the initiative. Either that, we haven't really seen the fencers really going too much towards the advanced target either. We might see some attacks towards the hand or maybe even towards the foot. Both fencers have been a little bit conservative here. We'll see if they open up the game a little bit here. Of course, there's 2 periods left. Amy will have to take a couple of risks at some point. We'll see. She doesn't have to win it all. She just has to get 3 points back. And Evelyn Su has to find a way to get to 15. And sometimes getting just to that magic number 15 can be difficult. So both fencers, neither of them being coached right now. They're just sort of waiting, collecting their thoughts, thinking about what they need to do. And it looks like our fencing official is getting ready to call them back to on guard. Fencers test their guards again.
We'll be getting the second period of 3, scores 12-9, there are no cards. On guard. Ready? Done.
And here they go. Both fencers in the middle of the strip. And boom! Su, right out of the gate, she scores her 13th touch. That's an important one because it's close to 15. Here they go. Su exhibiting some tempo in her feet now. Probing forward. Now controlling the tempo by going backward. Now it looks like she's trying to pull her. Amy coming forward now. Now backing off. A little cat and mouse here. Amy I has to be very, very careful. She doesn't want to suffer any more double touches, especially with a 4-point deficit this close to 15 points. She's showing some feints to the hand. There's a feint that gets picked up, and Evelyn Su scores her 14th point. I think Amy's got to really commit with that. I'm not sure. It seems like Su can sense when it's real and when it's not, when it's a feint and when it's a real action. And there's the attack. They both fail, but the counterattacks from both sides create a double touch, and that is it. Evelyn Su is our Y14 Women's Epee champion.